This thinking drives me mad! So everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Fate Stay Night, the visual novel. And yes, we had Ryder versus Saber in the previous episode. And yes, I'm sorry if I did sound grumpy there, but I'm an old grumpy man, and I have my opinions. Though, also Shinji died. Not that I'm sad, but I am a bit surprised actually. He's the kind of dickbag that usually survive everything. He's like the cockroach of anime characters, you know. It doesn't matter like how much you hate him. It doesn't matter how many times you kill him. He's like, I am back, butchers. But the thing I'm actually wondering about after all of that is, where did Heracles and Ilya go? I mean, they must have felt that at least Saber and Shiro was there. I mean, I feel that. And if anything, they would have struck them, because Saber couldn't do a shit. Shiro can't do a shit. I mean, it would be the perfect opportunity to kill them. If you're thinking like, I need to win because I'm a master. Ah! Thing. Then otherwise it doesn't really make sense, but maybe it's just me.
そうか。遠坂がいてくれて助かった。俺じゃセイバーの手当てなんてできないからな。
まあ、鎧を脱がせて楽にさせただけだから、お礼を言われるほどじゃないわ。セイバーの体も良くならないし、私は何もしてないもの。
But still, having Tosaka around helped. She was the one that yelled at me when I came home in a panic about what to do. She worked out Saber's situation and advised me to take her armor off and let her sleep. It's been an hour since then. Somehow, communication with the unconscious Saber, Tosaka took her armor off.
それで何があったの?
Lots of things.
シンジを探しに行って帰ってきたと思ったらセイバーがあれでしょ。一波乱あったのはわかるけど、説明してくれないかしら。
Shinji is no more. I hesitate. Saber's noble phantasm. I should avoid revealing her true name. It's not something I can reveal by my judgment alone.
ライダーを倒した。シンジはレイジを失ってリタイアしたよ。ただ、その時にセイバーが宝具を使って、その後に倒れたんだ。
Retired. Well, I can say he's very tired now. He's a very retired, dead. I got you there. Sorry.
セイバーの宝具ね。
Tosaka falls into meaningful silence. She's Tosaka, so she should be able to tell it was no ordinary matter.
まあ、追求するのは勘弁してあげるわ。
Tifa,
今のあなたたちはそれどころじゃないもんね。
You need to wait. You guys are no condition for that stuff.
それどころじゃないってどういうことだ?
言葉通りの意味よ。あなただってうすうすは気づいているんでしょ。
Ara. Narani? Calmly. Tosaka mentioned the result I have avoided thinking about.
消えるって、セイバーが消えるっていうのか、お前は。
当然でしょ。セイバーの魔力はほとんど空っぽなのよ。セイバーの宝具がどんなものだったかは知らないけど、よっぽど魔力を使うものだったんでしょうね。
Could say that again.
セイバーは自分の中の魔力をほぼ消費してしまった。今彼女が苦しんでいるのはね、消えようとしている自分を必死に留めているからよ。
魔力がないから消える。セイバーは傷を負ってもいないのに消えるっていうのか。
Can't we just jam in some batteries into her and give her some energy in that way?
ええ。サーバントにとっては外的ダメージより魔力切れの方が深刻な問題よ。霊体であるサーバントに肉体を与えているのは魔力だもの。それがなくなれば消えるしかない。もっともそんなことにならないようにマスターはサーバントに魔力を送るんだけど、あなたはそれができないでしょ。だからセイバーは自分の魔力だけで戦うしかない。切れたらそれまでよ。こんなこと 一番初めに説明したでしょ。
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That's certainly what Saber told me.
けど今までは大丈夫だったじゃないか。セイバーだって眠っていれば持ち直すって。
それはセイバーの魔力量が桁外れだったからよ。そうね、確かにセイバーの魔力はまだ残ってる。彼女ならまだ消えずに肉体を保つぐらいの魔力は回復できるとは思う。
But that's pretty much it. I mean, what can she do otherwise than that?
けど結局はそこ止まりよ。セイバーはずっと今の状態で戦うことになる。宝具を使うなんてもってのほか。次に宝具を使えばセイバーは間違いなく消え去るでしょうね。
That sucks.
次に宝具を使えば消える。
No, first of all, I can't let her fight in this state. I don't want to see her slumped over in pain again.
理解できた？結局セイバーを以前の状態に戻す方法は2つだけよ。マスターがサーバントに魔力を提供するか、サーバントが自分で魔力を補充するか。
Can't she suck my blood and be she getting energy of that? Okay, not my blood, but Shira's blood. She won't get anything from me if she suck my blood. Only way higher cholesterols. That's whatever she would get. To have a servant collect magical energy herself. That would mean killing innocent people like Ryder did.
まさかセイバーはそんなことはしない。セイバー自身がそんなことはしないと言ったんだ。
でしょうね。一般人を犠牲にするぐらいならセイバーは潔く消えるでしょう。
If you don't use your command spell to force her to do it.
なら方法は一つだけよ。セイバーを消したくないのならあなたが魔力を提供するしかないわ。
When she said it like that, it's like she's saying like, yeah, you need to just remove your kidney and give it to her. But she regain health.
それはできるならとっくにそうしてるさ。
Can't they just take cables, you know? Like a car, when a car is dead and the car battery is dead, you're taking like these cables to that battery to a car that is working battery. Chink. Like you put it, I was gonna say yank your nipples and two nipple. I might turn some people off with that. I'm sorry.
けど俺は魔力を提供する方法なんて知らない。あいにく遠坂みたいに何でもできるってわけじゃないんだ。
まあね、共有の魔術を教えてあげても間に合わない。シローは魔術師に向いてないから覚えるのに1年ぐらいかかるだろうし、覚えたところで使えないわ。
Damn. And the clock returns.
まあ召喚時にセイバーとパスは通っているはずだからまだ他に方法があるかもしれないけど。
Tosuka ponders, but it's only for a moment. Tosuka looks at me with an expression suppressing her emotions.
いい？セイバーを助けたいのなら彼女自身に人を吸わせて魂を食べさせるしかない。
Like a Shinigami. That's cool.
それはあなたにも分かってると思うけど。
That's the most realistic measure, but that means...
もちろんセイバーは嫌がるでしょ。けど放っておけば遅かれ早かれセイバーは消えてあなたは他のマスターから狙われることになる。
Saber will disappear? I can't even imagine such a thing. I still feel her body heat in my hand with which we're carrying her.
なら答えは一つよ。レイジを使いなさい、エミヤ君。それで最悪の事態は避けられる。
That means ordering Saber to kill innocent people. Or you go to a prison where lots of really, really horrible people are. I mean, sure, I'm not for death penalty and things like that anyways, but I cry less if they die rather than you taking a random kid on the street. I'm just saying, I'm just giving out options. I can't say anything. I resent what Tosuka is saying, but at the same time, another part of me recognizes that this is the only solution.
決断はあなたに任せるわ。セイバーは眠らせておけば落ち着くだろうけど、それでも限界は近いでしょうね。決断をするなら、次に襲われるまでにね。
Tosaka leaves the living room. I can't even look up. I can only listen to Tosaka departing footsteps. Well, ain't this a bitch? Not Tosaka or Saber, but, you know, the options and life in general. Fate, Dragon Slay. Is Natsu gonna get in here now as well? It would be quite a plot twist, I gotta admit that. Seeing Natsu jumping in here or Gajil like... Arturia. The girl who had just finished a rite of passage would be known by the name from that day on. It was a time of chaos and war. It began with the demise of an empire. An empire believed to be indestructible was only waiting its destruction at the hands of invading barbarians. To prepare for the war against these barbarians, the empire deprived this island country of any military forces. That was the beginning. Once a country lost the empire's protection, it could not escape become independent, and it broke into smaller countries in no time. The barbarian invasion. Self-destructive strife between clans. Clash of clans? A long period of war that would later be called the Dark Ages. She was born into this period as the heir to the throne. It was a long period of chaos. The king believed the Magus' prophecy and yearned for the birth of his appointed successor. But the child was born was not the one king desired. The child was not a boy. Even if the child was fated to become a king, he could not make a child that was not a boy his successor. The girl was entrusted to the king's vassals and was raised as a child of a mere knight. The king fell into despair, but Magus was delighted. The sex of the one who would become king had never mattered. He was confident that the fact of the girl being separate from the castle until the day of the prophecy was proof that she would become a king. The girl grew up as a successor under the simple and wise old knight. The old knight did not really believe the Magus' prophecy. He just felt the same air from the girl as he did from his king, so he felt that he must raise her as a knight, and he wished her to grow. But the knight did not even have to wish for such a thing, as the girl trained day after day to become stronger than anyone. If only a king can save a ruined country headed for death. The girl swore to bear a sword for that reason alone, without even being told so. So, the day of the prophecy arrived. Knights and lords from around the country gathered to be selected as the king. Every one of them expected the selection to be through a jousting if the most superior one was to become a king. But the only thing prepared at the place of selection was a naked sword stuck in a stone. On the hilt of the sword was a golden inscription. Whosoever pulleth... Oh my god, what is this for weird algebra? Out of this sword of this stone is rightwise king born of England. Many knights grabbed the sword, following that command. But no one was able to pull the sword out, and the knights began to expect method of selection by jousting. As the girl was only an apprentice, she was not qualified to joust. The girl neared the deserted stone of selection and reached out for the sword without hesitation. Narni? Who are you? When she turned around, before her was the most feared Magus in the country. Ah! Magica the Hex! Okay, I guess it's Merlin. I was trying to be... The Magus said that she would no longer be human once she took a hold of that sword. The girl only responded with a nod. Becoming a king means no longer being human. She was prepared for that ever since she was born. In short, a king is someone who kills everyone to protect everyone. The young girl thought about it every night and shuddered until morning came. No day passed that she did not fear that fact. But the girl said it would end this day. The sword was pulled out as if it were only natural to do so, and the place was filled with light. In that instant, she became something not human. The king's gender does not matter. No one will care about the king's appearance or even notice it if the king acts like a king. Even if anyone noticed that the king was female, there will be no problem if she was a good king. Perhaps because the sword magic, the Gull Grove stopped at the time as well. Many knights feared oh my god, I can't speak, I'm sorry. Many knights feared it as ominous, but most of them praised their master's immortality as divine. And thus, the time of the king who became a legend started. The battle of the new king were indeed the acts of a god of war. The king always led from the front. No enemies could stand in her way. Archery, the god of war. Actually, it's Kratos that is the god of war, I'm just saying. Or, well, there's a lot of god of war. There were no defeat for her body, for a body admired as a dragon in human form. Nani? For 10 years and 12 battles, she knew only victory. Those were the days she ran through as the king. She never turned back and was never disgraced. She was raised as the king and fulfilled her obligation as the king. Man, I really love the song, seriously, it's really sweet. Is that why I saw such a figure? Her soul must still be on the battlefield. Before daybreak, resting her body in the wind under the indigo blue sky, she just gazes into the distance. The sky is high and the clouds are flowing fast. Under the clear air, she is looking at the great army she must face with her sword in hand. That figure is burning in and will not go away. She and her sword are one. The sword from the stone that chose the king. I think the brilliance of the sword that selected her fate is also her brilliance. But I wonder in the dream, that sword is different from the one she had. It is similar, but it's different. The one she used last night is different from this sword. So, how did she lose such a fine sword? Well, isn't the same sword both in Oryx Skull? But then again, I mean, Noble Phantom is like... When I woke up, I'm in my room. It's light outside. I guess I fell asleep after coming back to my room, unable to make a decision. It was a strange dream. Events I shouldn't know about, things I don't know about Saber. Is it possible for me to dream about them? Well, if I don't remember wrong, the servant and master do have a connection in that sense that they can share dreams and things like that. So it wouldn't make sense, and since now she's so weak, she's not maybe able to defend herself, you know, defend her mind, her dreams from spreading out. So I guess it's he getting the dreams as well. Maybe because it was in a scabbard? I vaguely think. Saber's true identity was hidden. To be honest, I still can't accept who she is. Saber's just Saber. I can't change my attitude just because I know who she was before, and I don't think Saber would want that either. Nani? The sword from yesterday suited her, but the sword in my dream also suited her. Or you could say I was fascinated. With yesterday's sword and the sword in my dream, it seems I fall for sword easily. Well, you like to live on the edge, don't you, Shiro? Also thought Lance's lance was beautiful when I saw it, but my interest in sword is exceptional. It seems I'm easily attracted to sword. Well, I'm just gonna say, if you have your own fetish for swords, good to go. I mean, it's not like you can hurt them, they most likely hurt you. But Shiro, you don't need to, hopefully don't bring up weird fantasies with them. Really? I take a deep breath and reach up to my sweaty face. I would think bows would be the thing, because, you know, he was in the archery club, not in the kendo club. It is. I wipe the sweat off my forehead. Even though it's winter, my body is burning. It feels like my blood is getting hotter and I feel restless. My body has been strangely hot. The hand that bears the command spell is hot as if it's holding a pocket heater. I take a deep breath to try to calm myself.
Saber はまだ眠ったままか。
Saber has not woken up even once lost since blah 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 blah. But it still seems she's getting better. Her breathing is calm now and there's no sign she is gasping in pain. Saber is sleeping peacefully. This is an everyday morning scene.
もしかしたらこのまま。
If I let her sleep like this, she might get back to normal. Then there's been no need to have her kill people. Then, just like now, Saber will be with me and...
何よ、都合のいいこと。
I hit the wall. Ow! I'm so weak it makes me sick.
セイバーをこんなにしたのは俺だ。その俺が何を。
I get up, try to not make a sound. I don't know when Saber will wake up, but I have to make a decision before she does. Tosaka must still be asleep. There's no energy in the house and it feels like it's abandoned. No, I'm just depressed. I know that feeling way too much. I can't decide, so I'm wandering around in the grey state, and that caused the world to be vague. I heard something cut through the air. Narani? What'd that be?
ただ庭の方からだけど今のは。
I remember that sound. Yeah, I don't feel like cooking breakfast right now, so I'll take a walk and check it out. I will kung fu everything that's getting out of the yard! It's so much colder than usually outside. It must be really cold if my burning body feels it. It's so cold that it might snow. Oh my god. The sound is coming periodically. Across the yard, breathing out white puffs. I'm actually waiting for winter right now. After this fucking summer, it's gotta be nice actually. He's in the front of the shed. I guess I kind of knew he would be here, so I wasn't surprised. He must have been shooting arrows until now. He lowers his bow in displeasure as soon as he sees me.
そうだな。人んちの庭で弓なんて引くな。矢が当たったらどうするつもりだ。
What are you gonna do if you hear someone? Hope it's you. Oh gosh.
どうするつもりもない。もとより矢など使っていないのだ。いていないものが当たる道理はなかろう。
Well, I guess that is true. He doesn't need to tell me that. The sound was Archer boasting cutting through the air. I don't know why, but Archer using any arrows, but only pulling his bow.
いい弓だな。今まで納得いかなかったけど、お前本当にアーチャーだったんだ。
Well, you know, archers in general in Fate rarely use bows for some reason. I think it is quite fun though. Then again, I mean, I would actually call archers more of a ranger class rather than using literally bows. The same I would say, like, I would actually like to see a saber that using like a warhammer or something like that. That is not a berserker, because, I mean, why would it need to be some sort of sword all the time? I think it could be a mace or something like that as well. As well, like Lancer could be someone using a halberd or something like that. Another long pokey weapon. Pokey. I'm just saying, they don't need to be so limited.
さて、私はお前が知っている弓使いとは違うからな。弓道など聞かれても答えられんぞ。お前たちの弓は己に当てる射であり、私のは敵に当てる矢だ。お前の言うアーチャーというのは礼節を重んじる者のことだろう。
I guess so. He curls his lip offensively. Okay, I tried to curl my lips offensively, but I don't know how to do that. It would be like, I'm offensive. I'm sorry. As I thought, I can't get along with him.
誰もお前に弓のことを聞こうだなんて思ってないよ。ただ、何をしているか気になっただけだ。
見ての通り、調子を測っているのだが。
だが、
セイバーにつけられた傷も癒えた。いつまでも見張り役というわけにもいくまい。
I see. He's healed now. Then that means Tosaka should return to war. To the war! I turn away. Since Tosig and Archer are rejoining the battle, I must make a decision. I have to think serious somewhere I can be alone.
斬新という言葉があるな。
Huh? Pretty much
ことを
me.
済ませた後に保つ間のことだ。私の弓術とお前の弓道で唯一共通しているものがそれだと思うのだが。
なんだよ。お前なんかに八節を解かれる覚えはないぞ。
8 stages?
まあ聞け。矢を放った後、体は自然と場に止まるという。それを斬新というそうだな。
Certainly, there are 8 movements in archery called the 8 stages of shooting. The last one, the follow-through, is a state that comes after shooting an arrow, but...
ああ、それがどうしたって言うんだ、お前。
心構えの話だ。斬新とは己の行為、放った矢が的中するかを確かめるものではない。矢とは放つ前にすでに的中しているものだ。射手は自らのイメージ通りに指を離す。ならば当たるか当たらぬかなど確認する必要はない。射の前に当たらぬと思えば当たらぬし、当たると思えば当たっているのだから。
Well, I guess.
そんなことあるか。どんなに当たるって思っても当たらない射はある。思うだけで当たるって言うんなら誰だって100発100中だ。
そうかな。少なくともお前は100発100中だろ。
Not really. His statement makes me heart jump. That's certainly...
まあそんな話はどうでもいい。言いたいことは一つだけだ。斬新とは矢が当たるかどうかを見極めるものではない。放った矢がどのような結果になるかなど分かりきったことだからな。ならば斬新とはその結果を受け入れるための心構えではなかったか。
分かってる。要するに最後まで見届けろって言いたいんだろう、お前は。
そういうことだ。
God should get in there become
セイ
like
バ
a
ーのこと
fortune
を聞い
cookie.
た。彼女がこのような状態になるのは初めから分かっていたことだろう。魔力の提供もなしで戦っていればいつかは消える。それはもう決まっていたことだ。ならば
All that's left is to accept the results. Is it saying that no matter what happens to Saber because of my decision, all I can do is see through what happens? I turn my back to Archer. I will leave this guy once and for all.
あ、それともう一つ気がついていないようだから教えておこう。
I hear his voice behind.
セイバーはな、宝具を使えば自分が消えると分かっていたはずだ。彼女はおそらく最後まで宝具を使う気はなかったのだろう。
And here we are. The usual offensive tone isn't present in his voice.
にもかかわらず宝具を使った理由は一つ。セイバーは自身が消えることよりお前を守ることを選んだのだ。それを決して忘れるな。
His voice holds only honest sincerity. That's great. Now Shiro's gonna be pondering this even more. Stages. Woo! I need to check on that. Man, in general, I must say I really love the music in this game. But let us see. Ah, the caliber. What? I said caliber. Isn't it Excalibur? Holy Sword symbolizes England's King of Knights, King Arthur. It is the symbol of a king, pulled out from a chosen stone under the guidance of Magus Merlin. It is a different sword from the one granted by the Fair of the Lake, and its characteristic as a noble phantasm. Ah, okay. But it seems Saber is more attached to this holy sword. Since a sword is a symbol of power, a sword carried by a king usually ends up being decorated to status of an ornament covered by decorations. This is the biggest difference between Excalibur and Caliban. Okay, so they are two different swords. In exchange for being a beautiful sword, its effectiveness as a weapon does not match that of Excalibur. In the legend, it is said that it broke when King Arthur fought in battle going against the principle of chivalry. Oh, I remember that, I remember that. That is pretty sweet. Let us see. And Artoria! I'm still wondering, what's up? What's up, bitches? I'm still wondering why they call her Artoria and not Arthur. I think some of you explained it way back, and just me forgetting about it, but I guess it's a more female version of Arthur and all of that. I think. I just throwing that out. Still though. Is there anything more? There is! Oh my god, that's a lot. The once and future king, England's legendary hero, King Arthur. He is a hero well known as Mother of Knights, but it's said that he actually did exist. Now I know that this is not exactly true fact, because in real history it is not entirely sure. So they still haven't getting there if he was real or not. The real King Arthur was called Dux Bellarum, the king of battles, and he was a great leader who led 12 kings of northern England, Gododin, against foreign invasion by such people as the Picts and the Scottish. The identity of the real great leader, King Arthur, has many variations, and there is even an opinion that there was two people that correspond to the king. One was a pure Briton, Arthur, the other was a Roman, Arturius. There comes Arturia. This opinion stated that the legend of a King Arthur that is known today is one story merged from the combination of these two. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, history can be like that, very merging. The legend of King Arthur is all too famous. The exception of Magus Merlin prepared the sword and said, "Whoso pulleth out this sword of this stone is right wise the King of England." I can't speak with a British accent, and I have no idea how to pronounce "whoso pulleth." It sounds more French to me. When Arthur pulled out the sword, he was recognized as King of England, and with the knights at the round table gathered around him, he went through many adventures. I like the music. I like it. Arthur was the child of the King of Britain, Oda Pendragon, and the wife of his servant, Duke Cornwall, the blue-eyed Igraine. As a prize for Merlin's assistance in ensuring the success of his love for Igraine, he had to leave the child in Merlin's care. "I will probably guide his child, one bearing a great destiny, and protect him from the crises of the royal family." Merlin entrusted Arthur to Uther's loyal knight, Sir Ector, and Arthur was raised as his adopted child until the day he pulled the chosen sword. The days of battle and troubles that followed after he pulled out the sword and became king became a great story of medieval knighthood. The great deeds of King Arthur ruling over Camelot as the great king of knights and saving England by leading many great men are all one could ask from a hero. Seeing Sir Ector, I would actually like to see him in the Fake Grand Order. I would like that, I mean, because the interaction between Arturia and Ector would be quite, I think that would, as well Uther Pendragon. I mean, if they're gonna stuff things with Saber in the game and all that, they might as well take something, characters around her that is related, in my opinion. And what I think. Arthur's all too famous sword, the holy sword Excalibur, was not the chosen sword. Rather, it was the treasured sword of Fairyland given to him by the Lady of the Lake under Merlin's guidance after he lost the chosen sword. Okay, then again, I mean, from what I read, it was Excalibur that was stuck there, but then again, I haven't really read actually super much about Arthur, and I'm pretty much based it on the Disney's King Arthur movie. That was ages since I saw it actually. And it was kind of weird and creepy in many ways. After giving King Arthur the holy sword Excalibur, the fair prince of the lake, Vivian, became his guardian. King Arthur's lifelong enemy, Princess Morgana, was an existence opposed to Arthur's guardian Vivian, but Morgana herself was also a fairy of the lake that protects the king. Morgana le Fay. Seriously, why doesn't we have Morgana in this, in Fate Grand Order and all that? That makes no sense actually. I would love to see that. King Arthur ordered the Knights of the Round Table to search for the Holy Grail. In the King Arthur legend, the search for the Holy Grail comprised the core episode in the story of the Knights of the Round Table. But only 3 knights were commanded to search, and King Arthur himself did not go on the journey. Of the 3 knights, the perfect knight Lancelot did not make it to the Holy Grail due to his unfaithful flirting. Damn you flirting! And his son Galad did obtain the Holy Grail, but abandoned it due to his lack of greed. Oh? Nani? The end of the legend was marked by King Arthur's death. Arthur's life had been sought by many times by the Princess Morgana, his older sister, by a different father. At the end of the battle between him and Knight Mordred, born from Princess Morgana's sheen, his legend closed its curtain. Oh man. King Arthur's fall started when his most trusted knight Lancelot disappeared after becoming ashamed about his affair with Arthur's wife Guinevere. Losing his trusted knight, losing his sheath of the Holy Sword, and even losing his own country while on the long expedition, King Arthur faced his last battle in the land of Camlan. The Holy Sword of Excalibur was entrusted to Sir Bedivere on King Arthur's deathbed, and he returned it to the Lady of the Lake. King Arthur's corpse was carried by the Ladies of the Lake to Avalon, the land where heroes sleep. A legend is handed down that King Arthur will awake from his sleep in Avalon when England is in peril, so that he can save his homeland. Arthur bears a red dragon that symbolizes the British people. I'm spinning everywhere. Sorry. And he himself has the attribute of the dragon. Since he has the karma of the dragon, the embodiment of divine mystery and the transcendent, he has strong magical qualities. On the other hand, he is weak against heroes who have defeated dragons in the past. Hello, Sigurd. Hello, Siegfried. I'm just saying. Oh man, that was really interesting to read. Magical energy. Ooh, this is charisma. Natural command an army. It increases ability of one army during mass combat. Charisma is a rare talent. The B rank is enough to lead a country. Damn, that is pretty neat. Let's see. What is this? Oh, that is new. Sword of Light. Sword of Promised Victory. It is not a weapon made by men, but a divine weapon fought by the planet. Oh damn. It is a noble phantom that is the greatest holy swords. It's the greatest of holy swords. It transforms the possessor magical energy into light, increases the kinetic energy by converging and accelerating it, and allows for usage of sorcery in the level of divine spirits. Damn. To an observer, it looks like a giant beam of light, but its target point is the tip. It is the ultimate slash that cuts through everything in the area the light goes through. Its enormous power heats space around the tip and is a result interpretable as a wave of light that moves across Earth. You could also call it a direct energy weapon. So it's a lightsaber! Damn! That is a pretty neat thing there, I must say. There we go. I kind of feel bad we don't even get to know her name. I know her name, but I feel bad even here. She's like, Ryder. What is your true name? Ryder. I feel bad for her. Details. What's up? Divinity. She has some divinity, but it's mostly degenerated. The divinity decreases as the hero rank as a devil or demonic beast increases. Reigns of the heroic cavalry. Bellerophon. All abilities increase by rank when it's used. AC plus 100 will also be in effect. AC? AC/DC? Armor class? It is a physical attack that destroys the target by controlling a divine beast and using it a powerful charge. Suppose the maximum speed is 400 or 500 kilometers per hour. Damn. I mean, 500 kilometers per hour, that is some insane speed there. Holy fucking damn. It is a noble phantom of the highest level in both attack and defense, as defense also increased whilst in the use due to Pegasus' divine protection. Bellerophon is the name of the young man in Greek mythology who supposedly managed to ride Pegasus. And Bellerophon is the child of Medusa. Oh, this is new. Blood for Andromeda, other sealing blood temple. A barrier of blood. It melts the people within it. The melted people become red blood and are absorbed by the users of the barrier. Its primary use is to absorb magical energy. Hey! Super fun! Oh, we haven't seen Casa yet. Holy damn. Psychic Quajero, male, natural evil. He got quite good luck, I must say, and agility. Holy damn. Yeah, I remember reading that in a while way back. We have nothing else. But nothing else matters. But, you know, I know this is a bit short this time, but I'm terribly sorry, I'm a little bit worn out, so I will be back though with more Fate Stay Night Vision Novel very soon though. So thank you for watching, see you later on, have a continued super great day.